World War Poo, bros, is breaking out. India v Pakistan. Fuck you, bloody, you bloody bastard. Yes, the India v Pakistan thing is heating up. There have been a number of cross-border clashes. There have been like drone strikes, artillery. It's a bit confusing actually to know precisely what is happening. But one thing is for sure. The poo is in the loo, ladies and gentlemen. It's in the pipe 5x5, right? It is looking extremely messy, right? Reports are coming in of a great stench drifting across the Kashmiri border. How you can tell that from the genuine, like the just normal stench, I don't know. But apparently there are, nasal specialists on the ground who have assured me that this is a particularly different and more fragrant scent. The scent of war! Yes, the Pakistanis versus the Indians, bro. Explosions have been reported in Jammu city in India-administered Kashmir. Live updates. Wait, where's Kashmir? Here we go. Jammu and Kashmir. So this is the disputed area, jamming out in Jammu and Kashmir. This has been going on for a while, right? It's like, okay, like, fuck you, bloody bastard, right? The Indians attacked. They hit apparently terrorist infrastructure. And I mean, then Pakistan closed its airspace and everyone was like, oh my God. Then there was like shelling. And now there are reports that there was like a huge dogfight above Kashmir, right? With both sort of sides actually keeping the planes within their borders, but firing long-range missiles. It is alleged that Pakistan lost 3 fighter jets, French-made Rafales, but everyone is disputing this. What doesn't seem to be disputed is that India struck a bunch of targets inside Kashmir, which were allegedly terrorist infrastructure, whatever the fuck that means, right? It could be, right? And apparently they also killed a jihadi, the guy that murdered that American Jewish journalist, Richard David Pearl. So they're very, very happy about that. Pakistan retaliated with heavy shelling across the line of control. The Islamist group Jaish-e-Mohammed was one of the groups targeted, and its leader, Masood Azhar, said his older sister, brother-in-law, and his nephew and niece are among the dead. Pakistan says that civilians were harmed and targeted, and that mosques were hit across 6 locations in its territory. Don't worry, I'm sure Pakistan has more than enough mosques to replace them. Pakistan believes it now has the right to respond to aggression. India said it attacked 9 terror sites, but has been careful to stipulate these were non-military locations and is now seeking de-escalation. I mean, it doesn't look like it's going to de-escalate, bros, right? India dubbed this Operation Sindoor, Sar. It was intended to be limited, but it is highly questionable whether it was a success, given that India lost 1 or possibly up to 5 fighter jets. So, it looks like there's been like an aerial engagement. Both sides have lost like a number of fighter jets. People are saying this was like actually the largest air battle for like a few decades. I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting, right? Pakistanis are saying that they shot down jets and drones. Oh, okay. Apparently the Rafale jets were Indian. I don't know, right? Like, okay, this is very, very confusing. There's like a bunch of debris in both India and Pakistani-controlled Kashmir. Various drone parts. Everyone's going around basically saying all flights around Pakistan and around Kashmir have been diverted, as you can see here. Here we go. Here's the... So, yeah, I mean, it's looking... That was the original strike on the terror infrastructure in Kashmir by the Indians. Here's some of the aftermath. Sar, redeem the nukes now, Sar. Yes, so India is basically claiming that they killed 90 militants in Operation Sindoor, but people really don't know. You know, as you can see, it was a raging success. Apparently, the Pakistanis were quite upset. I can't understand this.
आपके मासूम जो शहीद हो रहे हैं उनसे अल्लाह की मुलाकात होगी, दुनिया में उन पर क्या बीती इस पर भी बात होगी। खुदारा अपने मासूमों को तलकीन कीजिएगा कि वो अल्लाह से हमारी शिकायत ना करे, बल्कि अल्लाह से ये दरख्वास्त करे कि वो हमारे जैसे कमजोर ईमान वालों को ताकत अता करे, क्योंकि हम भूले हुए हैं।
Robert Villenden is saying that the Indians used at least one BrahMos cruise missile, and the Pakistanis used a PL-15 long-range AAM. Thanks very much for that, Robert Villenden. I do not have enough information on that. 3 fighter jets crashed in India's Jammu and Kashmir. Again, this is the wreckage that is being seen. I don't know. I can't really say. I've seen like various pictures around claiming that India is using Israeli drones. I mean, this wouldn't be surprising. India and Israel are very, very tight at the moment, with India supporting Israel's side of the Palestinian conflict and the Pakistanis supporting the Palestinians, obviously. On the ground in Kashmir after Pakistan shells the Indian side. This is basically breaking. This is from today. The other stuff was sort of over the last couple of days. Despite international calls for an end to the violence. I'm not calling for an end to the violence. I guess I'm not an international. Civilians on both sides fear the worst as war returns to the region. Mushtaq Salim, a shopkeeper and father of 3, had to shout to make himself heard above the explosions. We're pleading with both governments to end this insanity, he said, as Pakistani artillery fire rained down on Indian-controlled Kashmir. How many more civilians must die before peace prevails? I don't know, mate. Why don't you ask the arms company or the people who like actually start the wars, right? I mean, I'm just saying, right? One of more than 1 million Kashmiris caught in the crossfire as the old enmity between the two neighbors explodes into a new cycle of violence. You know, so here are the Pakistanis. War in Kashmir will be India's last folly. Little is certain when India and Pakistan go to war. The two powers, which have already fought for at least 2 conflicts over Kashmir, seem set on each other, causing consternation around the world, Sir. Leaders such as Sir Keir Starmer. Oh, fuck. Starmer again, right? He's not really running the UK. He's just like running around as like globo homo diplomat at large, right? Just being like, Sir, please to stop. Fucking. I love it when your prime minister is basically like, I'm going to be on the world stage, right? When I retire, you know, I will be remembered for my work in Ukraine and my work in Kashmir. What about your work in the UK? Oh yeah, fuck those guys, right? Like, who likes the fucking English? Starmer has called for dialogue, de-escalation, and the protection of civilians. Trump said he hoped to see the two sides stop now, adding, I know both very well, and I want to see them work it out. They've gone tit for tat, so hopefully they can stop now. Asked if he was ready to intervene, he said that he had good relationships with both governments, and if I can do anything to help, I'll be there. Okay. So, yeah, you can see like some missile strikes here. We do actually have exclusive footage of the Pakistani missile launches.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Plus 5 seconds.
Here we have it exclusively top of TV.
It's the new hypersonic missile design, bros. It's very environmentally friendly, though, right? Very, very sustainable. The US has basically said that everyone in Lahore, Pakistan, all their embassy staff should like basically lay low, stay inside the embassy. Stuff might get hairy. Evacuate any areas adjacent to Lahore's main airport. Lahore, of course, is the capital city of Pakistan. So the US clearly sees that thinks it's about to kick off. Maybe it'll be a bit more keno than this. This is what usually happens on the Kashmiri border, by the way. I mean, that's pretty weird. Right. So apart from the silliness, I just want to point something out here, bros. Okay. Now, as you can see, this is India down the bottom here, SAR, Pakistan, and what is it that borders Pakistan? Iran. Ooh. Gee, what's happening with Iran? Oh, well, you know, the Israelis are trying to start a war with Iran. Not one that they will fight, obviously, one that the Americans are going to fight. Although, to be perfectly fair to the Israelis, they'll probably get anyone to fight Iran, right? Like, if they can rope the Indians into doing it, or, like, you know, the Afghanis, or the Turkmenistanis, or, like, anyone, right? Like, as long as they will fight Iran. It is a sort of long tactic in warfare to destabilize the general region in which you are trying to start a war, right? Destabilization and military buildup enables all kinds of shenanigans. It forces governments to increase military spending, which increases arms shipments. It often causes governments under pressure to take out large loans. There's all kinds of benefits to destabilizing the region. In the modern sort of world as well, there's the possibility of refugee flows, all kinds of like stuff. So, you know, I took a look at this and I was like, you know, it's funny how like just when they are like gearing up to go to war with Iran, this just happens to kick off, right? I'm not saying, you know, but I'm kind of, you know, the timing is a little suspicious. So I think that's basically it about Le World War Poo.